What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's ya boy, back at it again. Today, we're talking about handboards. You know them? I don't know. Maybe you like them, maybe you don't. Personally, I think it's kind of fun. So yeah. If you've ever had one of these handboards, you know that, the bushings, they're pretty old. Like actual skateboard bushings. They get super dried up and you can't turn with them. So, they're pretty musty. I'm going to show you how to make some pretty cheap ones. You can make about 400 of them. Actually, yeah, you can make 400 of them with just some of these. If you don't know what these are basically Nerf darts. Nerf darts are a little bit too hard and skinny for what I'm using because they are not solid in the center and they're pretty thin. Do I have one? No, I don't. You can get about 200 of these at Target, maybe Walmart. They're the Adventure Force ones. It's like 15 bucks for 200. And yes, you're gonna need two of these, some scissors, or an X-Acto blade, X-Acto knife, and a Tech Deck handboard, or one you can take the nut off of, and a tool. Okay, first you're going to want to take your handboard and take off the trucks, take the bushings out, and keep the washers. Next, you're going to want to put the bushings aside. You can keep them. You don't need to. I have them just because, you know, might as well. They're old. You know, what? Next, you're going to want to grab whatever you're using to cut them. Just going to use this pocket knife. Be careful. Don't do this without supervision, or if you're, you know, dumb. I'm just joking, but seriously, if you don't know how to use tools, don't use them. Alright, so you're going to want to cut this or just rip it, either way. Then you're going to want to take that back end off. Just like that. And then you're just going to want to
make sure all of it's off.
Alright, once you have that done, you're going to want to cut. This is easier with scissors, but, you know, you're going to want to cut this in half. Alright, now you're going to want to cut these off, these little flaps, and cut it down to your handboard bushing size. Alright, you're going to have 4 of them, about there. For the first ones I made, they're bigger, but I cut them down a little bit, like I cut the tops off, so they're not as bouncy as they once were. So they are pretty responsive. This one though, these ones, they're not in too great of shape, but they are pretty responsive for a prototype. Now you're going to want to take a nail or a needle or something, thumbtack, and you're going to want to poke a hole down the center of these. Alright, got the little nail. It's okay if there's some foam residue on there. It's not going to do much. Make sure you're careful with that. Just like that. There's 1. There's 2. Try and get them in the center, but it doesn't have to be perfect. There's 3. And there is 4. Well done. Now you're going to want to keep them on here for a little bit. Let it stretch the holes a little bit. And then you're going to want to put it on the axle, put it all the way down, put the truck on, and then put the bushing in. Put the top bushing in. Make sure the washers are in there because it helps a lot. They won't slip off. Then you're going to want to tighten that. And there you have it. I'm going to be making a video on how to make pivot cups. And probably re-gripping my fingerboard soon, so how to grip a fingerboard. So, yeah, that's about it. Peace.